Good morning, my dear students. Hope all are safe. And when you got free time, please pray for those who are suffering from natural calamities. And you already know about the Karipur aeroplane crash, is it? That also please remember or kept in your mind and pray for them. Okay? Yes. So be safe. Stay home itself. Don't go there, here and there. Okay? Yes. So, shall we start? Yes. So, where we reached? Do anyone remember? Yes, we already go through the identities. And the expansion of identities we already completed. Is it? Yes. So, what are the four not? Previous year 4 plus 3, 7 identities. What are the first 7 identities? Can I write now? No, please write anything in your notebook now. Listen here carefully. Okay. So first identity is what? First one. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is the first identity. Okay. Then second identity, that is what? A minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. That is the second identity. And the third one is what? A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay. And the fourth identity is what? Fourth identity. Yes. X plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay. And the fifth identity that is learned this year. What is that? Yes, x plus y plus z the whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2xz. Okay. And the sixth identity, what is the sixth identity? S cube. X plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. Okay. And the last identity, seventh identity is what? X minus y the whole cube is equal to x cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square minus y cube. These are the 7 identities we discussed in the previous classes. Okay. Now, and already third identity we already discussed the reverse process. That is the factorization, is it? And the rest of the things we have to do it in our this class. Okay. So I will explain how will you identify which identity should be applicable to each and every question. Okay, listen here please. So first identity is what? A plus b the whole square. That is, after the equal to sign, that is the RHS is already given in the question. You have to write the LHS. That is our A. Clear? So these much things, that is the expressions of these much things we already given in the question. You have to identify how to obtain this. That we have to discussing in this class. Okay. So listen here please. If you are applying the third and that already discussed in the previous class, what is the speciality? Only 2 terms will be there. That is, one is the square term, a square minus b square. Only 2 terms are there. Then we are applying which identity? Third identity. Others are all 3 and above terms. Is it? Only the third identity have 2 terms. Clear? And both are square terms. That is, a square minus b square. Both are square terms. The difference of the square terms. If it comes, which identity will be applied? Third identity we are used. Clear? That is, we discussed in the previous class. Now listen here please. Now go to the first 2 identities. First 2 identities. Listen here. First 2 identities. What is the difference between the first and the second identity? Can you say? What is the difference between the first and the second identity? Yes, correct. Only a negative sign here. Is it second identity? Instead of positive here, here it comes negative. That is the only difference. Clear? So what we have to do is we have to go through the both the identities. That is, here first one is square term, last one is square term. Here also first one is square term, last one is square term. Middle is the product of two first term and the last term. Product of 2AB. Here also product of 2A and B. Okay. So see, if it is negative sign, that is while the expression is containing the second term is negative, we will move to the second identity. Okay. If it is positive, here we move to the first identity. If it contains three terms, listen here. If an expression contains three terms and both the first one and the last one are the square term, we have to move to the second one. Second one means second term. If it is positive, we will move to the first identity. If it is negative, we will move to the second identity. Clear? We will do the problems based on it. Then after that, it will be clear to you. Is it okay? And then, so that two are okay. Then here, can you say what is the difference between this identity? That is fourth one and first two. Yes, here also three terms are there, but the last term is not the square term. That is the condition. Here the last terms are what? Square terms. But here it is not the square term. It is a product of those two terms. That we already done. Is it? Where? Do you remember? Yes, splitting the middle term. That we already discussed. So, don't confuse with these two identities and the fourth identity. Here, then we will move to the rest of the portions. That is here that you can easily identify. Why? Because the long terms are there. That is 6 terms are there. Only one identity that contains 6 terms is it. That is the fifth identity. That you can easily understandable. That is, if the contains 6 terms, then we will move to the fifth identity. Then the rest one is 4 terms containing, that is 6th identity and the 7th identity. That is the difference is alternate plus or minus will come. Then we will move to the last one. And if all are positive and it is a perfect cube, here cube, is it? Here cube, here also cube, here cube, here also cube. If it is cube only, then we will move to the 6th and the 7th identity. We will do the problems based on it, then it will be clear to you. Okay. So, hope you clear these much things that we discussed in the previous class. Shall we start? Yes. So, please write down the first question. Write down first question. This is the first question. 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. Okay. So, while go to the question, how many terms are there? How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3 terms are there. Okay, if it contains 3 terms, we will move to which identity? First one, second one, third one, up to 7th one. 7th identity, which one we choose? Yes, first, second, fourth. Okay, either first, then second or fourth. These 3 are chances. Okay, then we will move to if the first term is a square term or not. Yes. Which square? 49 is the square of what? 7. So that can be written as 7a the whole square. Is it clear? And the last term is square term or not? Yes, 25 is the square of which number? 5. So it can be written as 5b the whole square. Okay, so we can cancel the fourth identity. Either 1 or 2 will come. Then we will move to this sign. This is positive or negative? Positive. If it is positive, first identity or the second identity? Second identity, not first identity. Yes, that also cancel. So our identity we are applying here is what? First identity. Clear? Then we can write it as plus. Middle term will be the 2 times the product of first one and the last one, is it? So 2 into first one is what? 7a. 7a into second term is 5b plus b square. So listen here. 7a the whole square is 49a square. 5b the whole square is 25b square. And here, listen here please. 2 into 7 is what? 14. 14 into 5 is what? 70 AB. You got here as 70 AB. Clear? Then that can be written as this is of the form what? A square plus 2AB plus b square. Is it? A square plus 2ab plus b square is of the form this. If it is a square plus 2ab plus b square, what is that? Yes, that is equal to what? A plus b the whole square. Is it? That is equal to a plus b the whole square. Which represents a here? Yes, 7a. So 7a plus, which represents b here? 5b the whole square. Okay, the whole square means this is multiplied 2 times. That is 7a plus 5b into 7a plus 5b. That is, this is multiplied 2 terms. We already studied in previous standard, but I refresh the things that you already studied. Okay. So hope you clear. Some students, listen here please, very very important. Some students have confusion, that is where this term will move. Is it? Am I right? Yes. So listen here please. This is the form you got. Okay. If the answer is this, the question is what? A plus b the whole square. So only first and the last term you have right here. If this is expanding, you got this. So this term is not vanishing, that is inside our identity itself. Okay, hope you clear this question. So please write down this one. So don't write this and this. Just for understanding you only the hints I will put. Okay. So please, this much things you have to write in your notebook. So please write down. First question. Factorize the following and write down. The second question is 9x square plus 24xy plus 16y square. So, how can we write? Is 9 is a perfect square? Yes, that can be written as 3x the whole square. Is it? 9 is 3 square, so 3x the whole square. And the last one can be written as 4y the whole square. So, which identity? 1 or 2? Fourth identity we can use 1 or 2. Here it is positive, so we will choose the first identity. So, here plus 2 into a is what? 3x. What is b? 4y. Okay. Again you have to check. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into 4 is 24xy. You got. Okay. That is equal to what? 3x plus 4y the whole square. That is equal to, this is multiplied 2 times. That is 3x plus 4y into 3x plus 4y. That is our answer. Hope you clear this question. And we will move to the third question. So please write down. Third question, that is 25x square minus 10x plus 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 4. These means identities we have to check. And the first one is a square or not? Yes. Which one? 5 square. So that can be written as 5x the whole square. Okay. Last one. 1 is a square or not? Yes, 1 is a square. That is 1 square is 1 itself. So if you put the square, no problem. If you don't put the square, that represents the same result. Is it? So no need. If you are written, that is not the wrong. But if you don't written, that is also not wrong. So 1 is a perfect square itself. So that can be written as plus 1. So middle term. So last cannot be applied. Then first or the second. Can we apply first identity? No. Why? Because here it is negative. So we can cancel the first identity and we move to the second identity. Second term is what? Negative. Negative 2 into 5x into 1. Okay. So that is same as what? 5x. Here negative. So minus 1 the whole square. So that is equal to 5x minus 1 into 5x minus 1. Hope you clear this one. One more question of this type. So please write down the next one. Yes, next question is 2x square minus 6 root 2xy plus 9y square. So is first one can be write it as a square term? No. 2 square we can't write. Why? 2 square is 4 itself. Is it? So how can we write 2 in terms of square? 2 is equal to, here root 2 is there, is it? So it can be written as root 2 into root 2. What is root 2 into root 2? 2 itself. So that can be written as root 2 the whole square. Is it correct or wrong? Yes. So that can be written as root 2 x the whole square. Listen here. Root 2 the whole square is what? 2 itself. So no change. Then last term can be written as what? Plus 3y the whole square. Clear? Plus 3y the whole square. And middle term here negative, so here also negative. 2ab, so 2 into a is what? Root 2x, b is what? 3y. Listen here, we want to check. 2 into root 2 is 2 root 2. 2 root 2 into 3 is 6 root 2. 6 root 2 x into y. So our answer is what? Root 2x. Here negative, so negative 3y the whole square. So that is equal to root 2x minus 3y into root 2x minus 3y. Okay, hope you clear this question. Shall we move to the next? Yes, please write down this. After that, we will move to the next. So, can you guess which identity should be applicable here? So, long term or the short term, how many terms are there? How many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. 4 terms will move to the last two identities. Is it? That is 6th or the 7th identity. Okay. Then how will you identify 6 or 7 directly? Yes, here cube is there. Is it? If the cube terms are coming, which identity will apply? Last two identities. Wherever that is according to a sign, we will choose the last or the second last. Okay, 6th or the 7th. So here all are positive. So which should be the chance? Yes, 6th identity. So how can we write this? 27. Can you say what which number? Which number's cube is 27? 3. Is it? 3 into 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. So it can be written as 3a the whole cube. Is it? Yes. And the last one we can write it as 64 is a cube of or cube root of which number? 4. So the last one can be written as plus 4b the whole cube. Is it clear these two terms? Then the middle term. What is the second term? 3a square b. Is it? So if anyone have confusion, below that please write down the identity. A plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Okay. Last two identities we already wrote. Next one is what? 3a square b. So 3 is must. A square means first one square. Is it? That is 3 into a square means 3a the whole square. Okay. B means what? 4b. Okay. And the next one is what? 3ab square. So 3 into a is what? 3a into b is what? 4b the whole square. Okay. Is it clear? So we want to check whether the answer is right or wrong. 3a square means 27a cube. Then here 3 square is what? 9. Is it? 9 into 3 is 9 into 3 27. 27 into 4 is 108 itself. So a square here, b is here. Then here 3 into 3 is what? 9. 9 into 16 is 16 into 9 is what? 144. A b square that we already got. So what we got? 3a square, 3a the whole cube plus 3 into 3a the whole square into 4b plus this step you have tried. Then only you move to the next one. This is of the form what? A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. What is the answer if it is of this form? What we can write? Yes, a plus b the whole cube. What is a here? 3a. Okay, plus b here is 4b the whole cube. That is equal to 3a plus 4b multiplied 3 times. So 3a plus 4b into 3a plus 4b into 3a plus 4b. This is our answer. Okay, hope you clear this. If anyone have doubt, write down below. Using pencil, you can write it as 3ab and all this, and then you can write. Okay, so please write down this on your notebook. Yes, now next question. 125 p cube minus 225 p square cube plus 135 p q square minus 27 q cube. Can you say which identity? Yes, very good. The last identity. Then you can easily say the answer. Can you guess? Anyone can guess? Yes, 5p minus, here minus 3q the whole cube. That's all. Okay, so shall we write the steps? Yes. So first one is of the square cube root of 25. 125 is what? 5. So 5p the whole cube. Okay, last one I will write here because you didn't get enough space. Okay, minus 3q the whole cube. Middle two terms, how can we write? Second term is what? 3a square b. So 3 into a is 5p. 5p the whole square into 3q. Okay, the next one plus. Third term is what? 3ab square. So 3 into a is what? 5p into b is what? 3q the whole square. Okay, so that is equal to what? We only choose the first one because a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So that is same as what? A minus b the whole cube. A is what? 5p. A is 5p minus b is what? 3q the whole cube. Okay, this is only for your knowledge only I am writing. No need to write this in your answer sheet. Okay. Yes. So that is equal to what? 5p minus 3q into 5p minus 3q into 5p minus 3q. That is a cube is a into a into a. That means this much the whole cube means this much things multiplied 3 times. So this will be our answer. So please write down this. Next one is 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 36a square b plus 54ab square. But here first term is cube and the last one is not. Is it? So how can we find? Is there any other cube term? Cube term. Yes, the second one. Is it? That is just interchanging the terms. That is, this comes in the last one. That's all. So you can write, if you have confusion, you can write once again 8a cube, then minus 36a square b plus 54ab square minus 27b cube. Okay, then you can write 8 is what? 2 cube 8, is it? So 2a the whole cube. And the last one can be written as minus 3b the whole cube. Okay, middle term is what? Minus 3a square b, is it? So 3 into a square, that is 2a the whole square. B is what? 3b. Clear? The next one plus 3ab square. So 3 into a is what? 2a. B square. B is what? 3b the whole square. Okay. So, if it is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus minus b cube, that is of the form which identity? Last identity, that is a minus b the whole cube. A is what? 2a minus 3b the whole cube. Our answer will be 2a minus 3b into 2a minus 3b into 2a minus 3b. This is our answer. So please write down this one. Is this, can we factorize? Yes. How? Last one is what? 1 cube. Is it? Yes. So can we start? Yes. First one can be written as 2x the whole cube. Okay. Last one can be written as 1 cube or 1. Second term is what? Which one first? 6 or 7? 6 ones. That is 3a square b, that is 2x the whole square into b is what? 1. Then plus, next term is what? 3ab square, that is 3 into a is what? 2x, b is what? Into 1, because here itself it is 1. Okay, so that is equal to what? 2x plus 1 the whole cube, that is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. That is, answer will be a plus b the whole cube. So that is equal to 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. This is our answer. So please write down this question. Ninth question. 9a square plus 16b square plus 25c square plus 24ab plus 40bc plus 30ac. So can you guess which identity? Yes, fifth one. So can you say the answer? Some are saying the answer. Is it? What is the answer? Yes, 3a plus 4b plus 5c the whole square. That's all. So shall we write the steps? How do we get? Yes. So 9 can be written as what? 9 can be written as 3 square. Is it? So 3a the whole square. Clear? Next one can be written as? Please say. Yes. 4b the whole square. Next one can be written as? Please. 5c the whole square. Plus a square plus b square plus c square plus next one is what? 2ab, 2xy is it? That is 2 into these two terms. That is 2 into 3a into 4b. Check, you can check. 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24, you got 24ab. Next term is what? 2ab plus 2bc is it? So 2 into bc is 4b into 5c. Okay. Next term is what? 2ac, that is 2 into AC is what? 3a into 5c. You can check whether you got this answer or not. That is 2 into 4, 8, 8 into 5 is 40bc. 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 5 is 30. You got the answer. So, if this can be, if this is of the form, that is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2xz. What is our identity? X plus y plus z the whole square. So this will be equal to what? 3a plus 4b plus 5c the whole square. So that can be written as 3a plus 4b plus 5c into 3a plus 4b plus 5c. This is our answer. So please write down this. Next question is little bit confusing. Okay, so please listen carefully. After that you can write 9a square plus 49b square plus c square minus 42ab plus 14bc minus 6ac. Okay, so in this type what you have to do is you have to write the first step. You can write is it 9 can be written as 3a the whole square. Okay, next one is what? Plus 7. 49 is 7. 7b the whole square. Next one is what? C square you can write. Next what you have to do is, here negative is there, here also negative. You have to go through the both the signs. Okay, here negative, here negative. So can you say which is common to both? The alphabet A or B. A, B, A, C. Here A, B, here A, C. Which is common to both? A is common. Is it? So we can write A as negative. Why we didn't choose B as negative? Can we choose A as negative or B as negative? How can we identify? That is our question. Okay. So listen here please. Here also negative is there. Is it? Here negative is there. Here negative is there. Here positive. Is it? So both the terms are negative and one is positive. Here B is there, here C is there. So negative into negative becomes positive. Is it? So the chance for B positive term, that is chance for being which term, which are the terms negative? Which are the terms negative? B here and here C. So that this will be positive means what? Both the terms will be negative. That is the first one. A, B is negative. Here C will be negative. Clear? I think you have been confused. No problem at all. Just go through. Okay. Listen here. One more time I will explain. Listen here please. So these much things you understood. Is it? The next one is, this can be written as term is 2ab. Is it? 2 into 3a into 7b. Okay. I will just write that. Okay. Then plus. Next one is what? 2 into 7b into c. Okay. The next one is what? Next negative sign. So minus. So here negative sign is there. Is it? Yes. Minus 6. That is 2 into AC. That is 3a into c. Okay, this will be our answer. So for that purpose, listen here please. Here it is negative will come means either this or this will be negative. Is it clear? So if this is already positive here either this or this will become negative. Here the sign is positive, so both will be positive. Here it is negative means either this one or this one will become negative. Either this or this. Okay. So this becomes positive means what? 7b becomes negative and this also becomes negative. So that represents B, that is the second term will be negative 1 and the last term also will be the negative 1. So that represents here minus 7b. Here also this becomes minus c. Okay. Here also this becomes minus c. Here also this becomes minus 7b. Then only we get 3a minus 7b minus c the whole square. Okay, so little bit confusing. You have to identify whether the middle term is positive means both the terms are negative. That means if middle term is positive means these two terms are negative. That you have to be kept in your mind. Middle term is positive means both the terms are negative. Okay, one more question I will do. Okay, then you can clear that. So please write down this one. Let's kindly go through this question. 16a square plus 4b square plus 9c square minus 16ab plus 12bc minus 24ac. That is here negative, here becomes middle term becomes positive. That is not go through these three things. These three things you have to consider. The rest of that is last three terms you have to consider. Negative, positive, negative means that two terms are negative. That becomes, this can be written as first term is positive only. That is 4a the whole square. Next two terms becomes negative. Then only this middle term becomes positive. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Plus that can be written as 4 is what? 2. Minus 2b the whole square. This one can be written as minus 3c the whole square. Is it clear? The first term is positive. The rest two will be negative. Then only these two terms comes under the negative one. Clear? So that is equal to, remaining. Then plus, this term can be written as 2ab. Is it 2 into 4a into minus 2b. So please go through that. 2 into 4 is what? 8. 8 into minus 2 is what? Minus 16ab. You already got. Okay. Then plus, next term is what? 2ac. Is it 2 into 2bc. 2 into minus 2b into minus 3c. Listen here. Minus into minus becomes positive. 3 into 2, 6 into 2, 12b. So that you already got. Clear? That's why these two terms becomes negative. Then only here it comes positive. Okay. Then plus 2ac. That 2 into a is what? 4a. C is what? Minus 3c. So here you got the answer as positive. Minus 12 into 24. Minus 24 ac. So the answer becomes what? 4a minus 2b minus 3c the whole square. That is equal to 4a minus 2b minus 3c into 4a minus 2b minus 3c. This will be our answer. Okay, hope you clear this question. Little bit confusing, but if it comes middle term, that is last three terms, middle term is positive, then either of the two terms will be negative. That you have to keep in your mind. The rest of the portions I will discuss here. One positive will come. How you find? I will do the problems here itself. So please go through these two questions. So this question, 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz. So here the first two terms are negative, is it? And the third term is what? Positive. So how will we do this? Okay. So listen here please. So this can be written as what? 2x the whole square. Okay. This can be written as plus y square. Here it can be written as plus z square. Okay. Here it comes negatives. Here it comes negatives. Here positive. Here both positive means what are the? X is negative and z will become negative. That is the first term and the last term are negative. Likewise, you have to here this positive means what? X and Z is here. Is it? So the first term, X means what? First term. First term is negative. Z means what? The last term is negative. So first term negative, that means minus XZ. And Z means the last term is it. So minus Z will come. Hope you clear this. Just go through this. This is positive means what? X and Z are negative. Okay. So that next term becomes what? Plus 2ab. 2 into a is what? Minus 2x. B is what? Y. So you got as minus 4xy. Okay. Then plus. Next term is what? 2ab. 2bc. That is 2 into b is what? Y. And c is what? Minus z. That is minus 2xy. We got. Okay. Then is 2x. 2 into x is what? Minus 2x. 2x is what? Minus z. So you got as positive. Okay. So our answer will come out what? Minus 2x plus y minus z the whole square. So that is equal to minus 2x plus y minus z into minus 2x plus y minus z. Hope you clear this. Just go through the positive. Here both are negative, so this becomes positive. What are the variables here? X and Z. The X means what? The first one. Z means what? The third one. Okay. So first and the third identity becomes negative. That's the only thing. Okay. Shall we do the one more question? Yes. Please write down the next question. Okay. In the textbook, the answer is written like this. 2x minus y plus z the whole square. Okay. That is in the textbook, this will be the answer given. Okay, listen here please. Some may be confused, that's why I am again explaining. 2x minus y plus z the whole square. In the textbook answer is this. This is also correct. Okay, here what we are including the concept is that here this becomes positive. So only one term is negative. What is that? The term that does not contain in here, that is y. So wherever y is there, so that is a y term will be negative. That concept is using here. I think that will be confusing for you. Just go through this. That's easy. This answer is also correct and this one is also correct because it is a square term. So either you can write this or this one. Both are correct. Don't be confused with that. Textbook answer is given as this. This is also correct. And while we are doing the answer we got as this. This is also correct. The reason is that, listen here please. Reason is that by taking minus common outside, here it becomes positive, here it becomes negative, here it becomes again positive. So taking the square means does not change the values. Either you can write this one or you can write this one. Okay, listen here please once again. If you are using this one, just go through this. That is here x and z. X also negative, y z also negative. So this becomes positive. Okay, that's the only concept you can. I think that will be easy for you, otherwise you will be confused. X is negative, Z is negative. So, what? This becomes positive. So, wherever X term is there, that becomes negative. Wherever Z term, that is third term, that becomes negative. Okay, that is easy for you. Then this is not the wrong one. Both are the same. Condition is that taking negative outside, that represents value will not be changed. Okay, that's all. Clear? Yes, please. One more question of this side we can do. So, please write on the next one. Next one is this 4l square plus m square plus 64n square minus 4ln minus 16mn plus 32ln. So, that means L and here 2 are negative. That means L and L are positive here. So, L becomes negative and N becomes negative. L means what? First term. N means what? The third term. Both are negative. So, that can be written as what? Minus 4 is what? 2. So, minus 2L the whole square plus M square plus, last time N is also negative, is it? Then only here comes negative. So, plus minus, which one square is 64? 8. So, minus 8N the whole square plus 2AB. So, 2 into minus 2L into M2AB plus 2. Next 2 times is it 2YZ. So 2 into M into then minus 8 and then plus 2 into first and the last minus 2l into minus 8n. So please go through this. First one 4s square, m square, 8n square. That's okay. Next one 2 into minus 2 is minus 4lm, minus 4lm. Then 2 into m is 2m, 2m minus 8 is minus 16mn. Next one is what 2 into minus 2 is minus 4, minus 4 into minus 8 is 32ln. So that will becomes what? Answer becomes minus 2l plus m minus 8n the whole square. That is equal to minus 2l plus m minus 8n into minus 2l plus m minus 8n. So this becomes our answer. So please write down this. Okay, in this question, how can we write here? Both are square terms, and here y and z becomes what? Positive. Here plus 12, is it? So y and z, that is the second and the third term becomes negative. So how can we write this? That is equal to 2x the whole square plus second. Here y and z are positive, is it? That means y is negative, z is negative. Then negative becomes positive. So y term means what? Second term. Second term means what? Minus 3y the whole square. Second term, and the z means what? Third term. Third term means also negative. That is minus 2z the whole square. Okay. So then plus 2 into a is what? 2x. B is what? Minus 3y. Okay. Then plus 2bc. So 2 into minus 3y into minus 2z. Then plus 2 into x is what? 2x into third term is minus 2z. We can check once again. Listen, 2x the whole square is what? 4x square. 3 minus 3y the whole square is what? 9y square. Minus 2z the whole square is 4z square. Next one is here negative. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 into minus 3 is minus 12. That you already got. 2 into minus 3 is what? Minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 3 is 12yz. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into minus 3 is minus 8. Just want to take positive one. Positive one is what? Y and z are positive here. So y and z means second one, third one. X plus z is our formula, is it? X plus y plus z the whole square is our formula. Okay. Y and z means what? Second one and the third one. That will be positive here. That means those two are negative. Negative into negative becomes positive. So second term is negative and the third term is also negative. Clear? So the answer becomes what? How can we write that? You can write it as 2x minus 3y minus 2z the whole square. That is equal to 2x minus 3y minus 2z into 2x minus 3y minus 2z. One more answer will be here. What is, can you guess? Negative is taken common outside. So this becomes negative. Minus 2x plus 3y plus 2z. That is also the correct answer. Okay, just go through this only. This is, I think this will be easy for you. Negative into negative becomes positive. So here y and z are y and y, that is this term is positive, that is y negative, z also negative. That is the second and the third one is negative. Second and the third one is negative. Okay, that is easy for you to understand. Okay, so please write down this one. Hope you clear these nice things. Okay, so next one is the application level questions based on these types. Okay, and the last, that is please go through the attachment. I will put the homework. All the questions you have to write it compulsory. Okay, and I already said there will be a small TP, is it? I will put the conduct the TP now itself. Only 2 questions. You have to write those 2 questions and send me the answer separately. That is not in the group, personal to me now itself. The last end of the video I will give you the questions. Only 2 questions. You have to go through that questions and send me the answer. When whichever time you use it. Some may be watching the video in the last, okay, that is on the night, that is after your parents are coming from home, is it? Then no problem, that time you can write the answer, okay. I'll trust you again, I'll trust you, don't copy from others, just want to know whether you clear the concept or that's why, okay. If the answer is wrong, no problem at all, I will not harass you or anything. So just want to know whether you understood the concept. For that purpose only I am conducting the small TP. Okay. So shall we start TP? Yes. Please write down the question. Only 2 questions. First one. So please do these questions and send the answers to me. Okay. These 2 questions, 2x minus 3y the whole cube and 4x plus y minus z the whole square. These 2 questions please write down first and send, take the photo of your answers and send to me. Write down the name, okay, because I want to verify how many of you got the correct answer. So write down the name and class compulsory, okay. So here you can write your name and then class, that is visible, okay. Clear? Yes. So please write down these 2 questions. Now we are at the end of this chapter, that is we already completed that chapter, but some exercise questions and additional questions we want to discuss. And one more thing, last ID is deleted portion, so no need to study the last ID, but we have to study another 2 ID that is related to the 6th and the 7th, that I already said, but we want to modify that once again, okay. So that 2 ideas we want to discuss, that will be discussed in the next class. So what you have to do is, you have to go through these much topics clearly. Then only you will understand the additional questions based on this section, okay. So please study well, work hard, because only 2 subjects daily you have to study, is it? So that 2 subjects that will be covered in that day itself. Don't make it pending for the next day, that will be burden for you. So do it work sincerely, okay. So stay safe, stay home itself. Have a nice day. Thank you. See you in the next class. Bye.